Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with another tutorial. In today's video, I'll be taking you guys through how I made this gorgeous sparkly beaded headband that I have going on. The beading process of this particular headband is quite tricky and intensive, and don't worry, in today's video I'm going to be sharing the process step by step into how you can create this same type of headband or even something more beautiful than this in any color with any beading combination of your choice. So if you'll be interested in knowing all about this process, please make sure you watch this video to the end. Do not forget to also give this video a big thumbs up because I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and feel free to share with your friends and family. Alright guys, let's jump straight into today's video. Let's go. Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. This is Funmibi here again with a new video, a new tutorial. I know it's been a while I did these types of intros, starting off with my name and welcoming you guys to the channel. I just always jump straight into the video, but today I thought to just say what's up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for spending another time, another week, another day with me. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far, or a fantastic day so far. I've been feeling very pumped this particular week. This week is the week that Hilda Bassi won her cookathon, and it has really inspired me. And I know a lot of people talk about the entire thing in the space or from the point of view of, oh, I'm feeling pressured, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. For me, what I'm feeling is inspired and really motivated, because I find myself making excuses when it comes to making videos for you guys. I'm always like, oh, I'm too busy, I'm doing this and doing that, I cannot film too many videos, I'm just so tired. I beg you, let's get up and make videos and ensure that the people are getting what they want. So in today's video, I'll be making a very beautiful headpiece. One of my best friends is getting married this weekend, and I'm attending a wedding, and the colors for the day I'm attending, I'm not going for the traditional marriage, I'm going for just the white wedding, and the color of the day is teal and gold. And for me, the gold that I want to incorporate is my headpiece, and that's why we have a lot of golden things, maybe save for the pearls that we have here, but we have a lot of golden sparkly stuff, and I'm going to show us what I have. First of all are these golden rose montees. I've used this multiple times on the channel. I have my gold sequins. All right, I have another shade of gold crystal beads. This is like a combination of gold. This is more of champagne gold though. Champagne gold teardrop crystal bead. Why is this not focusing on my hand? 1 second. I have this champagne gold teardrop crystal bead. I've showed us in my stones, gems, and other accessories video, the very first part. For those that have not seen that video, I'll try and link it. I've made 2 of those types of videos, so I'll try and link the 2 for you guys. Go check them out just so you see these things in more details. And I also have regular size 6 beads in champagne gold as well. Why is my camera not focusing? All right, so this is what it looks like. I also have some pearls here. I have these medium-sized pearls as well as the big pearls. There's a size of pearl that is bigger than this. For the sake of this video, I'm not going to be using those, but who knows? I might come back and then show you as we go along. And I have these golden metallic gold crystal beads as well in size 4. I have gold claw stones. I've shared with us in the second part of my stones, gems, and accessories video. I got these from APPLIQUÉS Trims Tubo on Instagram, and I have these heart-shaped claw stones as well. They are still in the bags, that's why you guys might not be able to see them, but this is what they look like. And I've had these beads for a while. I've forgotten, these are like original pearls. So these pearls that I have are just plastic pearls. They're not original, but these ones, they're also a type of pearls, and they are pricier than when you buy your regular bag of pearls. So I got these as well from charity in my one, and I've never used them for anything. When I bought them, I wanted to use them for bracelets. I just wanted to be able to like make beaded bracelets that will be stacked, but I never got to it. So for the sake of this particular headpiece, I'm going to be using these pearls. My air condition is on. I don't know if the noise will be affecting this audio. 1 second. Something else that I'll be incorporating into this headpiece are these leaf metallic gold. What am I saying metallic gold? This golden leaf, I don't even know what they are. They're not really beads. They're just like golden leaves. I'm going to be incorporating them into this particular video as well. The last time I used it for a client's work. But at the moment, I'm just still in the process of re-strategizing when it comes to my business. So I'm not taking client orders. I'm strictly focusing on my YouTube channel for now. Things might change in the future. So I decided to use these for this particular headpiece for myself. I got them off of AliExpress. They come in different sizes, but I bought this particular size. For the sake of this particular headpiece, I'm going to be working with this particular fabric. I need to reduce the brightness of this video so you get to see it. So they call this material Yori Yori material out here in Nigeria. In your own location, I really don't know what it will be called. One weird thing that happens a lot in Nigeria is most times when you buy stuff from the market, those things are called like I don't know if it's like the unofficial name. They are called their unofficial names in the market. So it's always difficult when you are when you are doing stuff on a global scale where people that are not necessarily from your country, where you're filming from, see the things that you're using and they are confused about what to call those things when they go to their own local market. So apologies to you guys. I really don't know what the official name of this particular fabric is, but this is the look of the fabric. It has like this metallic, sparkly look to it. Please take a screenshot if you can. Walk into your fabric shop in your location, whatever country you're located in or city. Walk in there and ask for this fabric. I'm just going to flip. Can you see the way it's kind of iridescent? So please take a screenshot if you want to get it as well. But if you have something else that can also give this same sparkly effect, please make do with it. If you have a material that is not necessarily sparkly, but you think that's what you want to work with, please make do with it. I'm just emphasizing this because of the people that like to just do exactly what I'm doing. So this is the fabric. This Yori Yori material is what I'm going to be using as the fabric of choice for this particular headpiece. And what I have here, I'm going to cut it into patterns using this my circle pattern right here. I have this like perfect circle pattern right here. I'm going to just place it on this fabric, make markings all over. I'm going to do about 11 or 12 of these circle pattern, cut it out, and I'm going to be beading on those patterns. For the sake of this video, I'm going to share when I'm beading just a single one of these cutout patterns, okay, just so the video doesn't linger for too long. I'm going to repeat that particular beading pattern on all 12 patterns that I've cut out, and then it'll be time for us to now work on the headpiece proper. Another thing I'll go ahead to do as well is to wrap this headband. For those that are not new to my channel, you guys have seen me wrap my headband multiple times. I have 3 or 4 videos talking just about wrapping headbands, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that entire process of wrapping the headband. I'm going to use like the leftover Yori Yori material to wrap my headband, and I'm also not going to be putting elastic on the edge of my headband. I'm going to be using velvet ribbon instead because I found that it just does better ultimately. The elastic also works for certain types of headpieces, but for this particular one, because of it's supposed to be a very dramatic beaded headband, I think I'm going to prefer to just have like my ribbon going on at the bottom. So I'm going to do those things off camera, or I might give you guys a sped up montage. I don't really know. Once that is done, it will now be time for us to get into beading proper. Also, I'm going to thread my needle, the beading needle of choice for today's video. I know this is a bit long. I'm doing a lot of talking. I just want to give us all the ground information before we now start the activity proper. So apologies if this portion of the video is a bit too long. I'm just giving us like a preface into what I'm about to do. So I'm going to go ahead to also thread about 7 or 8 beading needles. I'm using the size 11 beading needle. It's my favorite. For those that have been here, they know that I love this particular size of beading needle because I find that it's a good size for what I typically do. So I'll thread those off camera as well, just so this video does not linger for too long, and then I'll come back to show you guys what we'll be getting up to in today's video. All right, friends, so I've gone ahead to do all of the things I said I wanted to do. I went ahead to cut out my round patterns, just as you can see right here. And what I want to do now is to tack these cloth stones onto the pattern. I cut about 11 of these circles. You guys cannot see everything, but there are 11 in total, and I want the clustone combination to be one teardrop gold, one heart shaped clear gold. The bottom of this heart shaped clustone, the bottom is gold and the top is clear, as you guys can see. So that's the sequence we are going with. So what I want to do now is to grab my B6000 glue real quick, glue the clustones onto these cutout patterns before I now go ahead to tack. You guys know I've shared this tip in one of my recent videos. That's why it's important. Don't skip any video, guys. Don't skip any video, so you are up to speed with all the information that I share. My videos are sequential. Most times when I say something in a video, I start to apply those things in the subsequent videos. So endeavor that you watch every video that you see me upload on here. All right, so I'm going to just apply this glue onto the bottom. And for those that are coming across this process for the first time, maybe you're new to the channel, welcome. The reason why I like to do this is because with clustones, especially if you watched the video where I talked about how to tack clustones, they tend to move around a lot while tacking. So to prevent that whole situation of the clustone moving around and making the process very stressful, just glue it down. And once you've glued it down, you can now go in with your needle and thread, your beading needle and thread, of course, to tack it down. If you've not seen the video on how to tack clustone onto fabric, please go watch it, because I won't be sharing that process on here because I'm trying to make sure that this video does not exceed, worst case scenario, 20-25 minutes. So go watch that video. I'll try and link it for you on the screen. So I'm just going to repeat this on all clustones. A bit of glue, stick it onto the fabric and then tack. And then it will be time for us to get into beading proper. All right, friends, so let me show you what the piece I just worked on looks like. So this is what it looks like. As we can see, I used a combination of cloth stone. Let me clip my microphone so I can move my hands freely. So I used a combination of cloth stones, as you can see right here. And I also have pearls, because I just feel like these pearls go really nicely with this champagne gold crystal beads, the teardrop and the regular size 6. I also incorporated a combination of pearls and rose montes. I hope we all saw the way I passed it. And then I used sequins and my regular crystal beads. I used sequins and pearls right here as well. So the combination or the choice of bead medley now or bead cocktail that you choose to do is yours. Okay, feel free to combine your beads however you like. If you'd like me to share some updated beading patterns, let me know down in the comment section, even though I think I'll still go ahead and just share for those that need it. But I want to finally now work on this last one. I've gone ahead, let me show you guys what I've done so far. I did most of them off camera. So I've done about 10, I've beaded on 10 pieces of circular patterns, and there's one more thing that I'll still be doing. As you can see here, I incorporated this my leaf, I don't even know, is it leaf bead? This leaf, I incorporated it here, and I simply just went ahead to just tack it down here. So after beading everything, I'll pick randomly and tack this leaf right here, because I just feel like it gives the entire look of I feel like it gives the entire look of this whole process a different vibe as well. So I'm just going to bead this last piece right here real quick. I thought to just explain everything that I have going on these patterns to you guys, just so you get to see it clearly, just in case the whole thing just seems too sped up. I decided to just show you one single one and explain how I went about creating it. I'm thinking, I know I might have said this in some previous videos, I'm thinking of having an online class specially on beading and bead combination. Please let me know down in the comment section if I'm going to have time for that class. It's definitely before the end of the year. Once it gets to the ember months, things start to get a bit busy for me, right? With family, work and everything. So let me know down in the comment section if you guys will be willing to participate in the class. I plan to make it very affordable just so everyone can, you know, be a part of it. So let me know down in the comment section if there's something you guys will be interested in, so I can intensify my efforts on working on that online course. Now that I've said all of that, let me bead on this real quick. I'll give you guys a sped up montage, and then it will be time for us to start coupling everything that we've done together nicely in order to get a fantastic result. Alright guys, so let me pack up all these beads away from the table. We are done with beading all 11 patterns that we worked on earlier. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be tacking some gems. Well, I can't really call them gems. I'm going to be tacking some accessories to certain parts of these round appliques that I just worked on. Okay friends, so these are all 11 patterns that are already beaded. So what I want to do now is I want to tack some extra accessories because because this headband is going to be kind of simple. So I have 5 of these leaf accessories. I talked about them in my recent, well, I don't know how recent that video will be by the time you are seeing this video, but I talked about it in a previous video where I shared my accessory stash. So I'm going to tack 5 of these onto some parts of these patterns, and I'm also going to tack 5 of these as well. I bought this from my tutor. You guys remember sometime last year I took a beading course and the tutor was selling some of these accessories, so I bought these from her. So I'm going to tack those real quick. I'm going to tack 1 of each on camera and do the remaining off camera, just so I don't bore you guys. If you've been enjoying this tutorial so far, please be sure to hit the like button. Also, remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed. So let's go ahead and tag these real quick. So I'm just picking randomly. I think I want these metallic leaves. I think I want these metallic leaves to be on the patterns with this heart-shaped clustone at the center, while this other one will be on these patterns with the golden clustone at the center. So like I said, they're just looking for a cute little corner somewhere to just tack the accessory. The accessories as well. Anytime you see an accessory that has something like a hole that you can pass your needle through, you know that it was meant for sewing, or you could also use them with your copper wire in creating wirework beading. Is when you don't see any form of hole for baby's calling. Alright guys, so we are completely done with beading these patterns, and I hope we all got the gist. I hope we all go ahead to try this out. If you go ahead to do it and you feel like sharing pictures with me, please don't hesitate to tag me on Instagram and on TikTok. All right, I like to see you people's recreations. So now it's time for us to attach all of these to this headband, and for this portion of the video I'd like us to pay close attention. I've gone ahead to wrap this headpiece. I'm going to try and post a tutorial on my TikTok, so if you're on TikTok, go check it out. I'd also try and post it on as a reel on Instagram. Hopefully I'm able to get to that, so go check out my platforms. I'll leave my links on the screen. So now all this entire process is going to entail is the use of our hot glue, and I'm going to grab my hot glue real quick. With attaching this appliques, there's some technique to it, so please let me have your attention for a couple of minutes while we are working on this, just so we understand fully. Alright guys, so now that my hot glue is fully warmed up, I'm just going to tilt. I think I want to change the position of my camera. Alright guys, I think this is a better angle for us. So as I was saying, I'm going to start from one end and work my way all the way to the other end. So now I'm just going to grab one. I think I want the sequence to start with this type of clustone. So something like this. I'm just going to grab it back, and when applying my glue, I'm not going to let the glue get to the outer circumference that I'm going to go. I just want the glue to stay at the center, just so I can place it and underneath will not look unkept with the glue. I'll grab my glue. Something like this is just fine. placing it beautifully on here, like so. And don't be gentle, press down really well. So this is what we have here. Next, I'm going to pick one that has this heart shape on it. So this one, also placing and looking at how it looks. Apply my glue. Next, I'm going to pick another piece. So we see how I have one gold clustone, one heart shape, one gold. That's how I'm going to be working. If you have a finer sequence than this, please feel free to do it. I'm just explaining what I'm doing for my own work. Alright friends, so this is what the headband looks like after attaching all the patterns to it. We are not stopping here. So you see all these empty spaces that we are seeing here, all around like this. We will now take our beading needle and bead all over these portions until everywhere is covered. We don't want people to know that we have patterns going on in between. You want to hide all the open spaces here by beading all around it, and I'm going to give us a sped up montage of how I go about beading all this entire area, covering it up so that the end result looks seamless. And then this beaded headband will just be, it will not be like your typical basic headband, right? It will be so beautiful, everything will look nicely put together. So let's just do that real quick before we now unveil the final results. But you see that it's already looking incredibly stunning so far. Okay friends, I came back to talk because I am here. God has sent me here to be the agent of ease for women, okay? My ministry is mostly for women, but if I have guys or men that want to join the ministry, please feel free. I would have just continued doing it without any instruction, but I'm just here to give you guys a tip. With covering up all these open spaces that we have here is patience. Look at the difference between this place that we have here and this open area is patience. When beading, if you're in a hurry, you will not get what you're supposed to get. So you need to first of all chill, like calm down. If you are busy, finish what you are doing and then come back to do this thing. If you're running a business, I'm guessing you don't have any other thing that you're doing apart from the quality work that you're trying to create for your clients. So why I'm saying this is because you are going to be beading individually, okay? You are not just picking a couple of beads and covering up shabbily. For me now, for this portion, every single bead work that I did here, I did them individually, one. And I mimicked the placement of my beads to mimic what we did on the patterns that we drew in the middle. So I'm going to share an example for a couple of minutes now. For this portion now here, I can say I have something that is looking like a triangle here. I need to cover it. So I'll keep testing. How does it look now? I'll pick this, my teardrop crystal bead, this big one. I'll pick it, pass it through my needle, look at it and place it here. Imagine it. Picture is, oh, if it's sitting here, how will it look? It doesn't look bad. Okay, I'm going to pass my needle now and sew this down here. Like so. And then bring out my needle here. Don't be afraid to pass your needle and thread through the fabric or through the headband that you're trying to create. Okay, now we have secured this one here now. And pull Pull firmly. Don't be afraid to pull, but don't over pull too at the same time, so you don't cut your thread. Now I've sewn this one here. It's still feeling loose, but don't worry. Next thing, what do I want to put there? Let me pick this, my big pearl, and then I like to follow it up with a tiny seed bead. I've done this beading pattern before. I've done a tutorial on this beading pattern that I'm using. Every single beading pattern that I did on this thing, I've done a tutorial. That's why it's important for you guys to watch my beading tutorials, because it's the combination of all the knowledge you gain from those beading videos that will help you be creative and come up with gorgeous designs with your headpieces or whatever it is that you're trying to create. So now that I've passed that seed bead, now I'll bring out my needle again, somewhere here, and adjust. If you need to adjust, adjust. If you need to use your two hands, use your two hands. Let me bend my camera for you guys until you're sure that what you beaded is firm. Don't bead something and it's still dangling and move on. Hold it very well and make sure that it's sitting perfectly. Now that I've done this, I'll pick another bead again. Maybe I'll pick the smaller pearl, and this time I will use it with my rose monty. Pass my rose monty on top of the little pearl, and then sew again. If you are trying to create something fantastic, you cannot be impatient. Yoruba people will say that oroju. If you have oroju, you have not yet started. And it's the same thing with anything you are doing. Even if you are a cook, even if you are a 9-to-5 worker, if you are impatient with your work and you are always in a hurry to get things done, chances are you will make a mistake and it will affect the quality of your work. So please, friends, make sure that you are striving for excellence in anything you are doing. So that's basically it, Sha. I just thought to come on here just to show us what I'm doing again, just for people that might need extra clarity. I'm going to keep doing this, using different beading combinations to cover up all the open spaces until my work looks as perfect as possible. I know some people say, oh, it's impossible to achieve perfection, but you can do your best to make sure that your work looks very, very neat. Even if it's not perfect, it looks phenomenal, okay? Phenomenal. Let me say it like this our Charles Okocha guy. I hope we all understand. And if you're understanding and you feel led to give to this ministry, please feel free to click on the super thanks feature on your screen and give whatever token. It's not by force, but I just like to encourage you guys to please give to all that I'm doing here to help me with buying accessories, buying things for filming videos. Thank you as you do so, and God bless you. So like I said, I'll just keep covering up all these open spaces. I'll flip the headband to the other side, cover up all the open spaces here as well. I hope we can see all the open spaces that I'm showing us. You see how this place is looking, covered up and looking neat. We want the whole headband to look that way, covered up and looking smooth. And then we'll wrap up this tutorial. I would have showed us the entire thing, but this is probably going to take me hours. So, and I know you guys don't have the time to just sit down and be watching me bead for hours. So let me do that quickly off camera, and then I'll show us the end results. Okay, friends, so I'm done covering up every part of this headband, and this is what we have here. So basically, when you see headpieces, that it just looks phenomenal in the outlook, in the beading. It took a lot of work, it took a lot of time. In total, if I count how many hours I've spent making this headband from yesterday when I started around 4 p.m. yesterday. I took a break. I'd say I've spent about 4.5 hours in total making just this headband. So when you see craft makers and headpiece makers pricing their stuff a certain amount of money, it's not just about the outlook. I mean, when you look at this, it just looks, oh, it's not just beads, but it took hours. Anyway, I said that to say, make sure that you charge your watts, charge your time, and put tax on it when pricing your goods and services. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and wear this on my hair, show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll wrap up today's tutorial. All right, guys, so like I said earlier during the course of the video, I'm currently in Abuja for my friend's wedding and I'm fully dressed. This is a full outfit. I'm going to leave a sidebar of my full outfit. The colors for the day are teal and gold, and I tried my best to stay on how do they say it now, on board with the instructions written on the invitation letter. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Tell me what you think about this entire look. Do you like the look? Is the look giving or is not giving? I know it's giving, so type giving in the comment sections so I know you made it up to this point in today's video. If you are yet to like this video, please do me a big favor by hitting the like button. Okay, that way I know that you guys enjoyed this content and would like to see more of videos like this. Also, if you know someone that comes to mind whenever you see videos like this on how to make certain types of items, please do not hesitate to share my videos with them. Don't be stingy. I know you guys love me and everything, but please don't be stingy with my videos. Please feel free to share with your friends on WhatsApp or any other platform where you have people that you know that will love this type of content. Remember to also subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah guys, I can't wait to see you in another awesome tutorial very soon. Bye.